Ready for this? Roll the VT. Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a football shirt podcast that is dedicated to all things football shirts. And it's for you, the listeners, whether you are a seasoned professional collector and you've got over 150 shirts in your collection, or whether you're just starting out and you're wondering, what shirt should I collect first? Then we are the podcast for you. It is our safe space where we can share our opinions without being judged and just have some general fun and chit chat. And it's a special episode today because we are joined by the Shirts v Boots team. So I'll come and say hello to you guys in a minute. But first of all, let's just say hello to the rest of the guys. Say hello, Woody.
Hello. Yeah, this is an exciting episode. It feels like a summer edition, mate. How you doing?
I am good. You are not wearing glasses, so I'm very confused. Is it too hot for you to wear glasses?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah, I kind of look like one of those sort of pervy milkmen if I put them on because they steam up. So I'm just leaving them off for a bit.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Jake, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, Jake?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not too bad. How's everyone dealing with this heat, man? The last few days have been crazy.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Fine.
Pints of lager.
Yeah, it's the only way to get through it. Rich, how have you been? Fine.
Oh, plenty of sun cream
Inside?
and fluids.
Oh, right, okay. You've given the
Boring. Both of those. Jesus. Stop being sensible. Fucking hell.
I know,
Right,
right?
Nivea.
Yeah. There are two companies I should be sponsored by.
Here he goes again. Before the show starts, he's got his advertisement out.
One is Modelo, and the other one is definitely some sort of sun cream because I'm a raging endorsement for it because it works.
Yeah.
Firstly, guys, I want to apologise that we weren't here last week. I was a tad busy playing football, so we took a week off, and I didn't let you guys know, so that's my bad. But we are back. We are back. And we have got two brilliant guests, two wonderful human beings that are... So, yeah, just introduce them. We've got in... well, I don't know how everyone else is looking at it, but in the middle here, we've got Jake. Say hello, mate.
Hello. How are we doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, mentioning that heat, I'm struggling. I was going to wear last season's Shirts v Boot shirt, but I couldn't brave it.
Right, and then we've also got Dan. Say hello.
Hello, guys. Hello, and ladies, if you're out there.
How are you?
If you're out
If you're out there.
lucky ladies.
Hello. Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, brilliant, mate. To be fair, yeah, I'm sure it's the van today, mate. I'm sat in the cab of the ID Buzz. So
Right,
yeah,
well,
happy days.
I don't know whether it's just because, as you said, like the natural light's hitting you wonderfully, but the warm weather seems to suit you. You've got your short sleeve football shirt on. You're looking sun-kissed, hair slicked back. You look ready to go, mate.
That's right, mate. I look like yeah. I feel like sort of like an extra from the business right now. So yeah, feeling pretty good about it, mate. No, weather's been terrific. I've now got a hand wash about 4 shirts that I wore off at the weekend that have all taken on far too much sweat for 35-year-old polyester. Other than that, mate, yeah, brilliant.
That's the only problem, isn't it, though, right? You want to wear retro shirts over the hot weekends, but you've got to hand wash them because they all just stink, don't they? You can't just put them on a 30. You ruin them.
No, mate. No, they never thought about it, did they? As if people would be hot running around getting sweaty in them. Just didn't think for 1 minute.
Right, well, welcome to the show, guys. There is a reason why you are on. It's because later we will be discussing, or we'll be having a chat, and you can tell us all about Shirts v Boots 2026, which we're all looking forward to. By the time this is out, it will be happening next weekend. So we'll get into that in a minute. But before we do, we like to have a very kind of honest non-football shirt chat where we can talk about football, because we don't do that very often, but we only limit it to a certain amount of time, because let's be honest, sometimes football is secondary. It's all about the shirts, isn't it? So I'll open the floor up to not art on shirts Jake, but other Jake. Have you got anything you want to get off your chest football wise?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, tonight is the night of recording. It's the UEFA Conference League final. Why is that being played after the Europa League final?
Yeah,
Good show.
very good point.
Yeah, good show that.
Yeah,
And also on a Wednesday when the whole competition's always been on a Thursday.
it's the Dunelm Trophy, though, isn't it? I mean, it looks like a vase from Dunelm. It's not a very big one. I mean, West Ham fans will know. But, you know, like the whole point of like the order of finals now, I still get freaked out the fact that Champions League finals on a Saturday night. I'm always used to being Wednesdays.
Agree.
I also the only good one I think is, you may remember that the playoffs, it used to be the playoff final for Championship to get into the Premier League was on the Bank Holiday Monday, but on the Saturday, Sunday, they would have League 2, League 1, so building up.
Yeah.
But I find it better the other way around now, because, and I mean this not in any disparaging way. Imagine trying to be like your game to get into the Premier League and you're playing on a pitch that's been played on 2 days in a row. It doesn't really feel like that's
Great point.
This is the most expensive game in the world. So when they changed that round, I feel like that's for the better of football. But the order in which these finals are going in is just a bit bonkers.
Are you saying that the order of the pitch quality, so but the 3 day played on pitch is purely League One level? You know, that's what they should aspire to. The Championship's like it got played on the day before, and then the top level is like you get it first. No more Horse of the Year show.
So you are obviously taking what I said to that level, and effectively, yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. But there are other things involved.
None of you
But
guys
I
in
like
League
that
One.
point.
I am. So,
We were.
well, true. But yeah, the League One final that I went to Sheffield Wednesday a couple of seasons ago was on a Monday. So work that out, because that was League One. So Championship was Saturday, League Two was Sunday. Like, it gets worse.
That's I really don't like that. Good though, good chat. I like that one. Good start. That's really good. Dan, anything from you?
Yeah, you know what's tuning me up right now? PSR, FFP. Honestly, it's doing me nothing. I feel like the financials now have just ring fenced all the big boys in football, and you've got Villa, who just won the Europa League, whatever it is, UEFA Cup. They've just won that, and now they're having to sell Morgan Rogers. Do you know what I mean? You're like, well, no, this should be the stepping stone. That's it. You just won a major European competition. You're in the Champions League next year. You're right in the title race for, a good few months. And now all of a sudden, like, they can't then go out and spend the money. Newcastle, sat on, a few billion quid. At least the interest is coming in, I suppose. But, like, what is absolutely, it's ridiculous. It does my nut in. It's just a big six or so protecting themselves. And fair play to Man City, they just went, fuck it. They don't get done for any of them 115 charges, because they come in and they pissed all over a little boys club that was going in. No, I don't care, honestly. This is a Lazio shirt in case I get any pelters. But, right, no, I just don't care. I'm just like, I totally agree with Simon Jordan on TalkSport. If you've got the money to spend and it's stable and you want to go and do it, that's your money to go and do it with. And it really... Newcastle should never have to sell Elliot Anderson. Forest should never have to have sold, I don't know, was it Anthony Elanga? Not that made much of a difference. Yeah, all those sort of things. That's my rant.
Oh, do you know what? It's times like this when it makes me think that a European Super League wasn't that bad of an idea.
Oh, steady. You demon.
No, well, this is the thing. This is.
Oh, this is the Wolves get to win the Premier League agenda, isn't it?
Hey,
The Dorito
if the European
trophy.
Super League would have existed in 2018, 2019, we were very close to winning the Premier League. Thank you.
To be fair, we could backdate it to 2008. That'd be brilliant as well. Pompey win a fucking Prem.
Obviously, I'm still not pro European Super League, but to Dan's point, it would just make more sense to get those, as you say, the ring fence teams. If they didn't exist in our league because of this, they think they're bigger than it. Then it would give more teams the opportunity to grow. And
Is Anthony Gordon worth 93 million?
oh, I saw that today.
Pesos.
Pesos.
And another thing with
Fucking
and another
Turkish
thing with
lira.
Newcastle, like you said they sold Elliot Anderson, but then they replaced him with Jacob Ramsey. Spent how much on Walter Marder and Visser? So they haven't helped themselves really as well.
Well, that was the Isak. That was the Isak money.
Yeah, Isak
but
money as well. Yeah.
But I think it's like, and also you got to remember as well, the whole reason that saga dragged on, Liverpool went out and signed Ekatike.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
You know, and it's like if they didn't get him, if they just signed Isak like they planned, everything would have just gone through and it'd been absolutely fine and no one would have cared a jot. And yeah, I don't know. No, I think it's a joke. You shouldn't have to sell your best young players to.
No.
Just a shambles, mate. It's a shambles at the minute.
Yeah, agreed. Woody, anything from you?
Yeah, kit releases are getting on my nerves at the moment. In terms of they're coming out so early. I mean, I remember when they were literally like either used on the last home game of the season and you saw it on Match of the Day, and you had a little glimpse of the kit. Now you've got Arsenal releasing their sort of kit, Liverpool releasing their kit, City releasing their kit probably a month before season end. All the fans are wearing them, and it just looks weird. And the fact that, like, I know we're going to talk about Liverpool's kit, but like they just all seem so mass-produced and so rushed. There's no like excitement anymore for the new season. It already feels like we're playing it before the current season's ended.
Yeah, like for some United buyers, Bruno Fernandes, obviously the assist record, he's got 20 of those assists in this season's shirt, and then the record breaking. Also, the equaling and the record breaking one, he got a next season's shirt.
See,
It's just like what? It takes it away from me. I don't know if that's just my.
To be
point of
fair,
view.
no, yeah, like the images you'll have of Bruno Fernandes throughout history now will be the moment the record is broken, right? And he will be in the wrong shirt for the season.
exactly.
Yeah, 100%,
That's
mate.
really interesting.
Mo Salah waving goodbye to Liverpool in this season's kit.
So weird.
Yeah.
And the last time with the gold patches on as well, which is even more weird. It's like, nah.
Because I guarantee you, some Liverpool fans are going to buy that with gold patches on to cling on to the fact that they've won the league in that kit.
Yeah.
Well, United were selling the new home shirt with Casemiro on the back.
Has he gone?
In the shop.
Yeah, he wore it. His last game was
He
in that
wore
shirt.
it. He
as
wore
well.
it at Old Trafford, yeah. That's it.
Jesus.
Well,
Madness.
this is
Madness.
Jakey boy, art on shirts, Jakey boy. What? Anything from you? Oh, we have got some non-football shirt chat from you, haven't we? But have you got some? Have you got some other stuff? And then the one I want to hear about the girls' team.
Oh yeah. I have, yeah. This week I've seen another one of my heroes just be a bit of a prick. Someone just get Instagram off Roy Keane's phone. Like, just fucking the fact that he's posted up such a Facebook mom Instagram story is unbelievable about Bruno Fernandes. He's in the wrong and he should have just owned it, but he's doubled down on it and he's just made him look so silly.
If you gave me like a list of like ex-United, ex-professional footballers that do that kind of Instagram post, you could give me the rest of my lifetime, and I wouldn't have said his name. I couldn't believe it.
I didn't even know he knew how to do an Instagram story.
Probably hasn't. What's he said? I've missed this.
He did a terrible photo of a donkey on stage with lions in the background with a little quote that said, something like if you put a donkey in the limelight, he'll think he's a lion or something like that. But give a donkey enough attention, he'll think he's a lion.
What is wrong with him?
So weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
That's like a really weird kind of we need to check in on dad moment, isn't it?
Really was, yeah.
We need to check in on Donald Trump moment. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
You
show
sure-
my eye. Jesus Christ.
You sure it didn't come out on Truth Social?
Yeah.
I think
The
Donald Trump
saddest
actually
part-
looked at it and went, "Oh, I think he's gone a bit too far there." Actually,
They're reading the lions. They're reading the donkeys.
The saddest part is though, it's obviously I know he wasn't the class of '92, but he was in that team, and it's just slowly but surely that once wonderful, memorable football team are slowly killing themselves off and becoming irrelevant, which is the sad thing.
Yeah, man.
Very much so.
David
Yeah.
Beckham's
Because, you
looking
know-
the smartest out of all of them, which is absolutely mental.
Keep stum. Well, he's got
Yeah.
Victoria. As soon as he goes to say anything, Victoria slaps around the chops. Don't you fucking dare tweet that, Dave. I've got a new purse range coming out next week. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Miss Patterson.
No, don't say anything negative about my boy.
Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. But that's fine. But there has been a news story we've been following on this podcast really closely. It's been high drama, high temper. Now, Jake, for those who don't remember the history and for these guys who are joining us today that maybe don't know, can you give us the backstory on this and then tell us the outcome?
Okay, so yeah, the girls' team that I manage, it's my daughter's football team. We ended the season joint on points with another team called Newport, and it was loads of sort of emails going back and forwards with the FA about how they have to separate them, whether it goes by head-to-heads or points or goal difference and stuff like that. And after going through the rule books with them and stuff like that, it turned out we needed a playoff game, a one-off playoff game, which happened at a neutral ground last Saturday. And the game was incredible. It was incredible. The sun was blazing. It was proper like end of season vibes, to be fair. So the sun was blazing on this neutral pitch. Both teams went for it. The parents were going mental. They really brought the energy with them. We went 1-0 down and then scored a few goals, got it to 3-1.
Sorry about this dumb weirdo talking about. Hello, mate. You all right? No, mate. I'm just. No, you all right, pal? No. I'm just on my way back to Portsmouth later on.
Help me!
You all right? Cheers.
Some weirdo approaching me. Anyway, so yeah, it went to literally last 3 minutes went to 3-2. There was their managers were kicking off at our players and stuff like that. Again, it was mental, and this is under 14s football. Referee played like 8 minutes added on. The keeper was going up for corner kicks. It was proper like excitement. It was brilliant, but we held on, won 3-2, and won the league. So get the cup at a presentation in a couple of weeks' time. So it should be good.
Well, that's a great result, though, mate. In the end, but it was a bit tense, though.
Man. We had to tell him. We had to just give him a little. Calm down, mate. Jesus
It's a
Christ.
bit embarrassing for them, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But to be honest, we've had a couple of run-ins this season with them. So, and it's mad. Like, if anyone else, any of you boys do grassroots or
Well, I know what that's like. I've had that before.
or anything like that, no, it's so intense. It's unbelievable. Like, some of the kids' football is mad.
Do you play them again next year?
Oh yeah. It depends. We go up. I think only us get promotion after it. So no, fuck them.
That's the result.
Unless we
Fucking hell.
get them in the cup, and then we'll just batter them again.
That's
So
a tasty cup draw waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
Away.
that. And that is a wonderful, wonderful outcome. I'm really pleased for you, buddy.
Yeah, they did well. They deserved it as well. They've been mint all season, to be fair. So yeah, they deserved it.
Oh, superb.
Cool. Right then, let's move on, shall we? And let me bring to the table, as Woody mentioned, new kit releases, and the main one was Liverpool wore their new kit, last game of the season, and what was interesting about it were the short sleeve looked fine, but the long sleeve shirts looked a little larger than expected. Mohamed Salah.
What's wrong with his hands?
That's what I mean.
It's like AI.
We're not really looking at the hands, but yeah, fine. The shirt is really oversized, isn't it?
I don't know about you guys, but the Candy shirt though that they had years ago, that didn't have the same pattern on the shorts, did it? But it didn't look weird, did it? This does for me.
They look like the
I'm totally agreement, mate.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
Woody, when you saw it, you said that it looked like. What do you say it looked like?
A classic football shirt's Christmas jumper. It does. The big baggy sleeves, oversized. It looks like they've just replicated the Candy shirt for Christmas. Doesn't look like a kit. It's weird.
We've also got an image here of Dominic Szoboszlai wearing it, and look at those sleeves being rolled up. I've got to say,
classic.
He does look cool, and
Yeah, he
he's
does,
done the kind of. Was it Gaza in Euro '96 when he pushed his sleeves up and folded them back over? There's that element to it, but it looks really big and baggy, and it doesn't make any sense to me that modern shirts are being worn like that. And both the Jakes, because you're both Man United fans, the United shirts weren't oversized, were they?
No,
The long sleeved.
To be fair, no, same with the Liverpool shirt. I can't see past the stripes on the sleeves. That's all I can see.
Horrible.
Crazy.
It's too big on the Liverpool shirt. It works on the United one, but for this, it's just too big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the stripes are big. I don't know if you can see it, Dan, but everyone else, look at his arm up in the air. There's a big gap between the end of the cuff and his arm. That shouldn't be.
Like a Pringles tube. Yeah.
Ha!
It's ridiculous. I reckon they've caught the kit man out here. I reckon that they weren't supposed to wear long sleeve. I reckon there's some last minute thing they've had to do because it just doesn't look right, does it?
Well, Salah started the game in long sleeve, but he finished the game in short sleeve, so he changed at half time.
Oh, okay.
And that was a lot more fitting. But on the theme of it was very strange just to see really big and baggy shirts, wasn't it? But on the theme of kits being worn for the final day, I was quite disappointed by the lack of teams that had actually worn them, because United wore theirs, but they also wore it the week before as well. Liverpool wore theirs final game of the season. Man City wore theirs on the final game of the season, but I don't really remember seeing anyone else wear theirs, and it's just, I mean, one hand giveth, the other taketh away. I don't like seeing them because, as Woody already said, it's kind of a spoiler for what's to come next season. We like to have a sort of a day when kits are released and we get all excited about it, and this is just a kind of a bit of pre-do it. But then either everyone should do it or no one should do it. That's
you know how
shirts
versus boots do it? They have a Friday where they do a kit release, right? Can you imagine the Premier League did that?
Nah, the sensory overload that would be though, man.
That'd be insane. That'd be fucking brilliant.
Why don't they
We would do live streaming. We'd be there. We'd be watching the live stream live with you guys.
Yeah.
There'd be a curtain and there'd be one player, like in 1992. There'd be
Do you
one
remember the old
representative
England Umbro ones, and they'd bring them out from behind the curtain, just on a stage,
Yeah.
and they'd all just have them
84.
stand there with their arms behind their back.
Yeah. Why don't they
Fucking
do
brilliant.
one representative from every team, or two, one in a home, one in an away, and they'd be all revealed at the same time.
And like the good old days, there'd be a little banner that pops up at the bottom. It'd be the club shop number, and you have to quickly dial it to order the kit. Like, oh. That'd be well good.
Oh, what about, they used to put a little blackout shirt with a question mark on. And it's order the new kit now.
Yeah.
And it's just no little fancy arty shots. It was just a blanked out shirt with a question mark on it.
Because that was delivered. What?
Don't know what you're ordering, but go for it.
You did that though, didn't you, Woody, with the Sheffield Wednesday third shirt? Was it this season's one? You ordered
the
it
third,
before they even.
Yeah, I
the
didn't even.
the silky silver one.
Yeah. I mean, that was another Chancery gift before he fucked off. But yeah, I mean, it was just a weird time, and to buy a shirt, I think that was nearly a year, guys, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, because it came out in September. It was a whole year I waited, and I didn't even see a single picture. Shirts for shirt collectors.
Oh, here's a question though. Here's a question. Would you have bought it? Would you have bought it if you saw it?
Yeah, because it had the old badge on it. And it was a nod to like the 80s kits. It's a nice kit. Just a sponsor. Yeah. I'm glad I've got mine sponsorless, to be honest. But yeah, I still would have. Good question.
Very good question. Right. So let's move on to the main business of the day, which is Shirts v Boots, which is why I've got these two guys on, because they do nothing but talk about Shirts v Boots. So I want to give them another platform when they can tell us all about it. So if you want to start off, Dan, if I come to you first, just there are some people that maybe are tuning in to this pod for the first time, maybe only listen to a handful of episodes. They don't know about the history of this. Can you give us a quick kind of history of Shirts v Boots, when it started, you know, and what it's culminated into? Right.
So it's 2021. It's that sort of starting to come out of COVID, out of the hibernation, and me and Will 343 football shirts. For those who remember it, he doesn't do anything now, football shirt wise, like posting. We just thought, right, let's have a football match, and we'll get some guys that we know on social media. We'll get some football boot collectors and some football shirt collectors to figure out who's the best collectors. And so we played out an 11-on-11 grudge match, where we created the grudge, and we just had a great day out in Ware FC and in Hertford. And after that, the guys said, well, actually, that was really good fun. Can we do that again? And this is now 6 years later. This is the sixth incarnation of the game. We even have a Christmas kickabout now, where we are like a little 5-6-a-side pitch at Christmas and do that. And last year we went out to Holland to play the game, the first venture abroad. And yeah, it's just grown and grown and grown. Last year there's 46 players in the squads, which was just insane. So as a result, we've expanded it now. So it's Shirts versus Boots, and it's the Collectors Cup. So we have a Shirts 11 versus Team Boots. They're the original two teams. We now have a Shirts World 11, because we have so many guys who are just flying in from all over to play. It's like the European Union coming over. We even have, we had guys flying in from the States last year to play. So it's just... it's crazy. And then we've also got a Content the Football team, which is, I suppose, Jake, it probably fit into your bracket, where your sort of arts on shirts, doing stuff that isn't directly collecting football shirts. You go into that bracket, you go into the Content the Football team. So yeah, so
what a great name for a team.
It's good, isn't it? And it's like CDF, it's going to be good, mate. I saw the kits the other day. It's probably the most effort we've gone to for shirts yet, across the board. Keepers, players. It's going to be class, and it's every year's for charity, and this year's we're playing at Haringey Borough FC in North London near Tottenham, and it's for the Haringey Borough FC's community trust. They're trying to restructure their club with a trust element. They're getting hammered by the council. They're losing loads of funding. They're getting they've just been absolutely stitched up, and they do so much for the community, with like all the age groups, the women's team, the local little clubs they do, the kickers, whatever it is, the little all the kids playing. It's just, that's it. And so it's all in aid of their community trust, just to make sure they're propped up properly, and the money really. So it's 6th of June, Arrington Barrow FC, for the biggest nonsense game of football you could ever imagine.
Mhm.
And like Woody said earlier, we have a kit launch party on the Friday night, which will include for the first time the Collectors Cup draw. So Rod Stewart is booked.
I love that. It's got the first thing I thought of.
Hang on.
But Jake, you obviously like last time, Euro 2000, you had no idea. So you kind of had to learn on the fly. And this year, there's another theme. What is the theme this year, for those who don't know? And how has your learning gone for you this year's theme?
Like a work experience intern.
And that's this weird idea of just, past 2 years picking themes that were before I was born or had any real idea of what was going on in the world.
I feel old.
But yeah, so USA 94 is the theme for this one, Shirts v Boots 26. And compared to Euro 2000, it's been a lot better researched because it's a World Cup for the start. It's not the Euros. No disrespect to the Euros, but some of the kits that were worn.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
I was aware of some of them, obviously, it's like my knowledge off the top of my head, like the Brazils, Colombia, but then you delve deeper into the tournament itself, and wow, there's just unbelievable shirts. And also some of the players, you're talking Baggio, you're talking Romario, people like that. Honestly, it's actually been, you do homework, you do research. It's normally quite tedious, but fully enjoyed it for this. So
there's something about that era of football, especially like USA 94, the feed that came across to the UK, slightly grainy, like incredible hue of color. Like all the videos we watch are so bright and vivid, aren't they? The colors, it just felt, I don't know, it's otherworldly almost.
I personally think it was the greatest World Cup we've seen so far. Personally, with kits,
my favorite, it's my favorite as well.
Yeah.
It's very American, which normally isn't a compliment, but I mean that in the nicest way as a compliment. It's so American. It's so in your face. It's so colorful. It's so eccentric in the best way, though.
Like it feels not Diego Maradona against Greece eccentric.
Yeah, mental.
Coked up.
I say this a lot about Japanese football, but it feels like the USA or the whoever the governing body was at the time, they were like, do you want to bid for this World Cup? And they've never heard of a World Cup before. And they went, yeah, we'll bid for this World Cup. So they read a manual without looking at pictures on what a World Cup should be. So just by reading it, they just read what it's supposed to be and they did their interpretation of what it is. That's why to me, that's what it feels like, which is why it was so loud, so vivid, and
And Diana Ross had all that time to score a penalty as well. It was brilliant.
We mentioned kits, and one of the things I've learned, both from being involved last year and previous things, you keep that secret under wraps very tightly. But I would like to think that that you could release a little bit of information. You can tell me to stop, but all I'm saying is, Dan, I got you in touch with somebody to help make the kits, and this person is a part of the pod family and community. So, can you at least tell us who you've been working with to design these kits?
Okay, so I hate giving stuff away. I really do.
You don't have to.
You know what? It is only just because. Yeah. Before I tell them who it is, this person has the most incredible eye for just getting it, and incredibly hardworking, brilliant designs, brilliant communicator, and just as they've been absolutely brilliant. And we've been using Asphalt Social Club, ASK, and Andy McLean there, and they've produced. We received the kits last week. They're currently with Chris Edge, Cutting Edge Shirts, ready for their final stage historical authentication finishing, if that makes sense, the final printing stage. And I can tell you, boys, that the main brief for this year was bright, vivid, and just bold and strong. Nothing, and all of those criteria have been really absolutely smashed out of the fucking park. So
I'm
yeah.
excited. I'm ready. I'm not playing. I'm ready.
Yeah, but I've got to be honest. Like
No.
He's a lovely guy, isn't he?
he's
Jake
a
doesn't
fantastic human being. Jake doesn't know. No one knows. The only person that knows is Chris Edge, because he has to know because of the printing. He's also sworn to secrecy, and trying to think who else. I think a couple of boot lads had an accidental slip of a detail, but nothing more, and they're also stum. So, but that's only a minute detail. So yeah, the kit launch is going to be the one. It's you boys almost live for that. There's a lot of people that's for me. That's like sometimes better than the match day.
Yeah, that's what he's pushing further. Do I know? I don't want to know. I love the whole kit launch party. It's brilliant. It's fun.
Yeah. Jimmy, don't get shirty was like, I saw him recently and he was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the kit reveal. Don't really care about the playing in the game, but I can't wait for it's like, yeah, okay. But yeah, and this is how much of a secret it is. I wasn't asking because I talked to Andy quite a lot anyway. And he said that he had the kit. I said, oh, did you take any promo pictures? He was like, no, I took 0 pictures. So even the guy who designed and had the shirts made took 0 pictures. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan made him sign a NDA. And like, yep, no, can't say anything at all.
Dan, can I ask a question? Are you going to release them for fans at any point?
Well, this is the thing. This year, we constantly get asked. So there's a few people we've given 2 people as thank yous because of what they're contributing. For instance, Dave Luton Town Kits. He is like the silent. What's that thing? The posh way of saying charity, but he does all of that sort of work. Basically, he always puts in some money for us every single year. He asks for nothing back. And this year, I've finally got him to even attend this year. So he's getting like a kit. So basically, I've over-ordered a few shirts. So there will be the option of having some available. They're all in sizes XL and XXL, as was the way in USA 94. So, yeah, there's no messing. And this year, we do also have pre-match shirts that guys are going to wear in the warm-up and just when they're not. So each team has its own specific colour one to match.
Oh, wow.
The details are all matched into the shirts.
The details we love.
Which is fun to do. Great fun to make that on a team. Yeah.
What team's got your favourite shirt?
Oh, mate, you know what? I got them out the other day and we were laying them out with Chris and we're doing the measurements for where we want the numbers to go. So we got all the margins correct and we were looking at what teams had how certain teams wore certain numbers on certain shirts and in USA 94, so we had the same sort of balance and we were offering. Fucking hell, who's got the best?
If you say boots,
I'm gonna be. No, you know what they've got. They're all brilliant. I'm actually gonna go with shirts. I'm gonna go with like the shirts 11-1, and maybe just off personal preference, the shirts World 11 is. Oh, they're just honestly, guy. I'm so happy with them. They're just let's go shirts World 11 actually. Although I think the shirts 11 is probably for me like the best balance. Like the colorway goes the best. But yeah,
I genuinely. This is the thing, right? I know. I'm just saying. I know Andy quite well now. I know you quite well now, and I knew that this relationship would just be exact. The way that you are is the way that he was when I met him, and
Look
this
at
is why
Cilla Black over here, blind date. Get him.
I'll tell you one thing, right? And I've always said this. If you ever catch me talk about like shirts and shirt design and stuff like that, the reason why you have great shirt designs like Umbro had in the 90s and stuff like that is because you had a very small design team. You had probably one creative would work on a shirt, and Umbro still do a lot of that now, which is why some of their stuff comes out so well. But they have a brief, a small brief. They'll work to the brief. They'll come up with a design. It doesn't have to like Nike do, where it seems to get put into a blender with about 14 other design department needs to fulfill something. So the beauty was I had a really simple brief. I had one guy who really understood what we were trying to do, and as a result, he literally sent me back the first draft of the shirts, and I was like, "Yep, done."
Wow.
Cool, man.
That's how good it was. There was no changes. I mean, I think he even emailed me to say I wanted to play around with the tonal way that certain things happened with the shirt. You know, are you happy with this? And I was like, "Yep, go for it. Whatever you say." And it's everything is just incredible. Yeah. So in terms of that's very satisfying. Clinical decision making, and you get basically what I'm saying is from this we've had a really clear vision, and the brief has been very well fulfilled. You know, I mean, it's exceeded the brief, so that's been one thing. And also we've had the graphics were done by Jonesy,
Jonesy,
who's obviously very well.
Yeah.
The Liverpool exile in Perth. So he's done all the graphics. So for the last few years, he's done all the graphics that have gone into like the programs and all that sort of stuff where we've homogenized, let's say, Euro 2000. This year, we're completely ripped off USA 94, which for me has some of the best all-time World Cup branded and merch ever. It's almost hard to get close to it. And you're saying about shirts, we've actually done specific game event match merch to buy.
That sounds wicked.
So there's like a one-off, but all of that money, all the money raised from that goes to charity. So like, obviously, what's the cost of buying the t-shirt that we've had done? I think we've got a couple of hoodies available, and we've got a load of t-shirts in different sizes.
Well,
So-
put me down for 2. I don't know what 2, but
25 quid, mate.
that's fine. We all love supporting charity. Jake, the great thing is there is a World Cup in America this year, as we have noticed. So it's actually been really good that teams, companies have been reproducing a load of USA 94 merch, right? And have created an opportunity for people to wear things. And the reason I'm saying it is because I'm just holding up a pair of football boots that I'll be wearing. Very excited about wearing these.
Lovely.
I wore these at Molineux the other day, and they were superb. But yeah, it's like it's fun, right? And just seeing at the moment, you're just scrolling through, and you're seeing like USA 94 t-shirts and football kits. It's just it's creating an unintentional buzz for this game, isn't it?
Can I just come up with one exclusive very quickly?
Yes.
I've had a shirt made.
Oh, wait a minute! I've had a shirt made.
I've had a shirt made for the occasion. I'm coming for the event, but I've had a shirt made. And I've seen the pictures of it today. I'm well happy.
Holy shit.
Can we have a clue?
I love this.
No clues.
When are you planning on wearing it?
Yes!
Are you wearing it on the Friday or the Saturday?
Saturday.
You have to be a part of the kit launch party and reveal that shirt.
You'll see it. It's lush. But yeah, do you know what? I thought from a fan's perspective, I wanted to get into the swing of it, so I've had one created as well.
Nice one.
So what you're saying is you're now there's shirt versus boots merch, and now you're saying there's bootleg shirts versus
You know
boots
what?
merch.
Like, honestly,
Yes.
yeah, honestly, I love the fact, mate, that you guys.
He's outside the stadium on the floor.
I'm a ticket tout. No, honestly, you guys create such a buzz for everybody, and even for the guys that don't play, for them to want to travel and come and watch just tells you how good you guys do it. And hats off to you, Dan, for leading it, because it's incredible. And I've been to a few of them, and they've all been awesome. And you guys talk about it all year round. It's not just something that, it's June, it's shirts versus boots. Like, you guys get fully invested in it. So for someone like me to want to do it, it's amazing. I want to get involved. So yeah, it's wicked.
I love that, Woody. Thank you so much, mate. That's
Welcome.
that just it's great to hear. And
Ooh.
while we're back slapping, fucking Jake, all the work he does doing the pods, just does it all himself, organises it, gets the guests, edits it, goes all in, and like we've been talking in the week saying about how much we're looking forward to it. And yeah, big shout out to you, mate. Jake, you're playing.
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable. He's gonna be on pitch.
You kept
Rich.
this quiet, Jakey boy.
Yeah, man. I'm on Content of Football.
Content of football.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jake
yeah.
as well. Rich. Sorry. All the referees' kits this year are. I won't give away too much, but Rich has carefully sourced all of the referees' kits for this year, so they're getting printed up as well. And we do like to have our authenticity. I mean, it's pretty obvious what I'm going to say here, but I'm not going to say it because I want something to be a definite surprise. But again, this is the thing. Everyone in this room, everyone's kind of turned up, chips in, loves it, and I just love it's just seeing everyone be happy and enjoying themselves. That's it. That's the whole aim of the game.
Good for you, mate.
Yeah,
Good
man.
for you, mate. Love that.
Yeah.
But it's nothing without you lot. Do you know what I mean? I know I say that every time, but it isn't because everyone's got something in there that you're all invested in your own little way, and you all bring, and all of that makes it so much. Oh, it's just brilliant. Just love it.
You get an injection of new people though every year, don't you? And then that's infectious because then they help carry it, and then the kind of ethos and everything just goes further and further and further, and you'll be doing it every weekend soon, mate. It'll be your day job.
Not just every weekend. He'll turn it into an actual week tournament.
Yeah.
Like forget about Baller League. No one needs that anymore.
no
no one
thanks.
needs.
No one needs that.
That
No.
7v7 thing that goes on in America. We want a Shirts v Boots Collectors Cup week. That's what we want.
It'll come full circle and you have people complaining about midweek fixtures though, so be careful.
Yeah. I got work.
No, it's good. Jake, what were you going to say before Woody completely tangented the whole?
Sorry.
I can't even remember the question. I'm not going to lie.
No, the question
Sorry.
was that it's
I need
just
to shut up.
how there's a World Cup coming up, right, in America. So a lot of the USA 94 merch is being regurgitated, and is actually creating a bit of a buzz for it because, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, because I know we're all collectors, but a lot of USA 94 merch is out of our reach, right? Monetary wise, it's too expensive, but it's creating an opportunity for us all. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that this merch is now available. That was my question, right? That it's good that there's a buzz about it because of a World Cup. And what kind of stuff have you seen that's been quite fun?
Well, just all of it really. Just a quick diversion. Me and Dan, I can't remember what episode we were doing on Shirts in Time, but we were discussing what possible themes were for next weekend. USA 94, Euro 96, obviously, because it was the 30-year anniversary. And I can't remember. Was it like a Maradona themed one? Did you say, Dan? Something like that?
86.
Oh,
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be
maybe.
1986.
oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
no, that
but
was
that-
one of the options. Yeah, it was. We were going to do
Yeah.
Mexico '86 because it was basically one of the two.
And then obviously, like Dan, I don't know who else makes the decision for the team, if it's just Dan or what, but it seems to
It's just
been
me.
a perfect match of how all this merch from Adidas, and I stand in contact with them, which but it's just all leading up. It's built up. Normally with shirt re-releases and stuff like that, I'm a bit but I don't know. It's just really adding into the hype, and just knowing that you're seeing stuff being released. I'm probably going to see that next weekend in the flesh. It's just
I mean,
really all
there
come
is a-
together and made it perfect.
I totally agree, mate. I mean, last year I had Harry Powell begging me to do Euro '96, and we were really close because it was 30 years since Euro '96.
Yeah.
But it was just almost like this World Cup USA '94, USA World Cup. It's like, and on top of that, you've got the fact that like Adidas has gone mad with it, and the prices on Vinted and eBay of all the USA '94 merch, which was just almost last year was giveaway. You could have bundled tons of it for the price of one garment now. I think it has just, it's luck. I'm not saying it's lucky, but it was definitely my thinking. You know, how will people build up because of the thought of how it was such a vivid memory to a lot of people of that age, where now you've got disposable income. Do you want to go back into it? And yeah, it just has happened. I mean, Mexico '86 would have been really class, but because no one's really, it was almost too niche. Not saying it's too niche to talk about Maradona. It's been 40 years since Mexico '86. But yeah, it's just fallen right, and the almost everything now is, I don't know if it's just because my feed is just the algorithm's hitting me with it, but it just feels like it's everywhere.
Do you know what's funny is because I'm getting every so often now I get a Euro 2000 kit, and I also noticed the price has gone down from last year. So it's like the demand for an England 2000 kit from last year has gone down massively. And it's like I can get it for 20 quid now, whereas last year it was 60 quid. Do you know what, actually, Dan, what you've said, and Jake, what you said there, it actually leads on to a really good topic of conversation, which is something that we've started on the pod and we're going to continue throughout the World Cup, which is this idea of World Cup on a budget, right? Because you can't support your team now without having to spend 80, 90 quid, 100 quid on a football shirt to support your team during a World Cup. And so, Dan, what you said rings true, is because there are bargains to be had. There are things that you can get. So what we're looking at is we're looking at how you can support not just England, but any country in the World Cup on a budget. So we're looking at different vintage things we can find. You know, when you go into Sainsbury's and they've got like red T-shirts that say España on the front, like we're looking for the best ones for the cheapest prices, really. And so what I'm going to do is, even though I'm not asking you for it right now, but you're part of it now, so I want you to keep your eyes to the ground. If you find anything, send us some screenshots. And I'm saying the same to you listeners as well. We're still doing this, and there will be an episode soon, hopefully, that will be us collating all the things we've found with links where you can go and buy them. But we're just trying to say, like, you don't have to spend all the money in the world buying football shirts to watch a tournament and to support your team, right? Dan, you'll know because, again, your algorithm. Actually, no, you won't know because I know your vintage stories. Jake, I know your vintage. England shirts pop up, like 25-year-old England shirts now, 15-year-old England shirts. They're coming up between like 15 and 20 quid, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you can get them dirt cheap now. You know, like the tailored by Umbro ones, you can pick them up, and they're really smart shirts as well. Really nice shirts.
£5 from the charity shop the other week, if you remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, so I've got one, and get Dan and Jake. Woody found me on Vinted a Adidas template of a Adidas shirt which had red and white kind of like wavy stripes. I sent that to Jake and bought from Vinted a Lalas name set. And the funniest thing was, bought it from Asa from Football Creatio. I didn't realise, and he played a practical joke on me and put in a West Brom player card in there as well.
Classic.
So we're just playing with the idea of taking elements and putting them together to make something a bit new that might be quite fun to wear for the World Cup. So yeah, whilst I'm not asking for an answer right now, I want you to have a think. And if there's anything you see, if you go to a supermarket, if you go to a local shop and you see a non-official football shirt or a football T-shirt, which looks good, we don't want to have a bad one because we found some bad ones. And actually, that would be a really good time to play the Who's Buying That theme tune, right?
Go for it.
That's right.
Right,
Oh, come on. It's a bang. Who's buying that? Who's buying that? Who's going to buy that? Who's buying that? Who's buying that?
I like to think you did the whole segment just so you could play that.
Absolutely. I always
Hello to our remaining one listener.
Hey,
I love
gotta
it
tell
though.
you, people absolutely love the Who's Buying That sting, and I get messages from America. Thank you, Carlton, by the way, for sending that message. Really appreciate you listening to the pod all the way in Georgia, Atlanta. Love it, and love the fact you're getting into collecting, and we're all here for it. We all support it. Yeah, so that's the point of it. Is we don't want a Who's Buying That shirt, like terrible shirt, but what we want is something really nice. So yeah, get thinking, guys, and get sending any pictures or screenshots you have, because we will definitely feature them on the pod at some point. Guys, I think we're running out of time now, so I'm gonna just open the floor up. Is there anything anybody else wants to talk about or ask a question?
Congratulations, Crystal Palace, on winning the.
I've just seen.
They picked it.
Yeah, they did it.
What
Yeah,
was it? 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, Rich's prediction of 1-0 Vallecano went the other way to Palace. So. Congratulations.
I actually
I'd like
had
to be
Rayo Vallecano in a fivefold, and they was I'd won the last three, so Arsenal win the league, Villa win their one, and I can't remember. It was another game. It was Man City win the FA Cup, and now fucking Rayo Vallecano stuffed me. 500 quid off a tenner that would have been.
Oh,
Let me reword that. Fuck you, Crystal Palace.
No, it's not really fuck you, Crystal Palace, but that's incredible, though, isn't it?
yeah,
Winning nothing,
What a year.
like FA
What a
Cup,
year.
Community Shield, and the European title.
yeah, amazing.
That's mental.
Can I ask a shirts versus boots question?
Ask
Yeah.
away, my love.
In terms of the detail for the match day, you say you've got training kits, you've got the kits based on kits from USA 94. Have you got a Questra ready for the day?
Oh, so yeah, the match balls are Adidas 94 Questra balls, and I actually do own a pair of Questra boots, so they'll be arriving along with my Baggio 94s. So yeah, Questra is well in the game. Just another thing, the program. I'm just finishing off the program, and I've got to do it. I've got to hit the printers tomorrow morning, otherwise it's not going to happen. We've had Jason Lee Lyon, J. Lee Lyon, who is like one of the big world Predator collectors. He's playing on Team Boots this year.
Nice.
He's typed up an article about the Predator for the boot with loads of. He's got like the original Predator sales catalog stuff you've never even seen, and we've got some bits out of that to go into the program with his article, which is brilliant.
Wow.
So there's that. We've got John Blair, who does the Culture kits and the Italia football kit book as well, which I think he recently won Sportsbook of the Winning Mill Sportsbook of the Year for. So he's written an article about the USA kits for 94 for us and supplied some of his own images. So that's in there. And on top of that, we've got, everyone knows vintage NUFC and more, John Palumbo. So he's written about his time when he was 11 years old and went to the matches in the States.
Oh wow.
So he's got an article in the magazine, in the program as well. You are?
He's got ticket stubs as well for the games, I think, in one of his posts.
Yeah,
hasn't
he has. He supplied some pictures of like the ticket and the two kits he went to see in some of the. He went to about 3 or 4, I think, in the end. And so he's written an article about his trip to like the games during the tournament and stuff. So yeah, with the match day program itself is fully loaded with some real absolute legends of what we love contributing. So, and definitely some Questras.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Exciting times. I have forgotten that I have a quick 2 things. First of all, I want to just say congratulations to, even though he doesn't listen, Kasper Schmeichel, who's just announced his retirement from professional football after having a shoulder injury that he is told he will never be able to play football again, which is horrendous. But there's a wonderful stat that he's made more penalty saves at Old Trafford than Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel apparently made 0 penalty saves at Old Trafford, whereas Kasper made 1.
I would say Peter Schmeichel barely had to face any penalties at Old Trafford.
Whoa.
I don't you know the stat that they actually went something like 6 or 7 years without conceding a penalty at home.
Yeah, that is a true
It's
fact.
a very
yeah.
clean team, mate. What can I say?
Yeah.
And the first and last player to have done it in that cycle was both Rule Fox.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Love that.
So yeah, rigged.
Rigged.
But congratulations. I'm a big fan of Casper Schmeichel. So and then finally, as people already know, I played at Molineux last week, which is why I wasn't here. And what was really cool is, as people may have seen from my personal Instagram posts, we got to wear the kits, so the pro version of the kits, which was quite exciting. But we got to warm up in kits as well, like the warm-up tops. But what we were given was the players' warm-up tops. So each shirt we got given had a little number written in marker pen. So I was wearing last season's Santiago Bueno's Wolves pre-match top, and I've got it in the back, which is brilliant. And we had a few left over, so I also took home a Jose Sars training top as well, which is really cool. So that was quite exciting. And yeah, so I also got myself a because this is the ones you buy in the shop don't have the sponsor on the front.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I've got the one with the sponsor on, which is
Are you-
very cool.
Are you going to tell everyone the truth, mate? Because your game was Tuesday. So were you away with the Villa on Wednesday?
You naughty boy. Yes, congratulations to Aston Villa as well. Big fans. I don't mind Aston Villa. They don't.
Oh,
they don't care about
Did we all see Unai Emery's speech on the bus?
Yeah.
No.
It had a beer or two, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
I
he was
find it
right.
hard to understand him at the best of times. Right.
Was he there screaming, going, "You'll never take Morgan Rogers from me. Good evening," and then lobbed the mic?
Have you not seen it, Dan?
No.
Oh, we'll find it and we'll have to send it, yeah, because he was going for it. He was screaming John McGinn at one point.
Oh, love
Wow.
it.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I should have said this at the start, and Helen would kill me. But if you enjoy what we do, you can help support the pod by by liking the episodes, by liking any social media posts, and engaging with us by leaving comments. But if you have some extra cash and you are willing to help us out, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod, and you can donate a coffee worth of money to the pod to help keep the lights on and pay for our streaming platforms. But again, we just like the engagement you give us. So thank you very much for everyone that listens. Thank you for everyone who does engage with us. Right. Let me go from my right to left to bottom. So Jake, sure, it's in time, Jake. If people don't follow you already and they want to find you on social media or Spotify's and YouTube's, where can they find you?
Personal account, Shirts account, Jake Shirts, and for all shirt-related podcast and the build-up for Shirts v Boots, we've been doing First Favourite Fantasy, meeting the collectors who are playing and attending and just helping out with Shirts v Boots. Probably more than likely going to keep it rolling after Shirts v Boots as well, so love to get all you guys on this podcast on as well. That's Shirts in Time Pod on all platforms.
Nice, thank you. Woody, if people want to find you, where can they?
Woody W 1988 on Instagram and that 90s Premier League podcast.
Congratulations on a successful retro football shirt Friday.
Yeah, well, really well. Thank you for those that entered. Yeah, guys, it was brilliant. Really good to see.
I really enjoyed wearing hot, long polyester shirts during the baking hot weather. I did enjoy it though. So, I mean, it was one of these things. I really enjoyed putting on a 90s Wolves shirt, but at the same time, I hated it. But at the same time, I loved it. Jake, Art on Shirts, where can people find you?
I am at Art on Shirts FC on all of the social medias.
Thank you. And Dan, if people want to find you and your shirt collecting, where can they find you?
Just shirt, it's the fan 83, but Shirts versus Boots on YouTube, Instagram, on TikTok. So if you want to find us on there, that's it. And it's Haringey Borough FC, Saturday, 6th of June, 12 o'clock doors. We've got retro like stall sellers. We've got a whole American themed day out, so it'll be all USA 94 theme. So please dress up. You cannot go mental enough for this, and just come along. It's all for charity, so come along and have a great day out.
There might be a live pod too from us, just maybe. Just maybe. There isn't that much of an opportunity that all three of us are together, right? So
No, actually, all plus guests.
Plus guests. Yes, plus hundreds of guests. Right. Yes, definitely. We'll have a little picture here where you can see it. And if there's things, we'll obviously link it up. Shirts v Boots on the 6th of June at Haringey Borough. And if you aren't already, we are at Shirts Pod on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the TikTok. And you can obviously, if you listen to us on Spotify, you can also watch us on YouTube. And you can just type in Wonderful World of Football Shirts. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. We usually like our guests to say goodbye. So Dan and Jake, if you can work together and just kind of like sync together and say goodbye to our beautiful listeners, that'd be great.
Oh dear.
Goodbye, everyone. From Shirts versus Boots. See you soon.
Perfect.